This tutorial is about trying to find the area between two curves. Here we have got one quadratic, and then we've got another quadratic going this way, and they intersect at the 2 points A and B, and we have got to try and find out the area in between those two curves. So to do this we need to use integration, but before we can integrate we've got to find out at what point these two curves meet. So we're going to try and find out the x value here and the x coordinate here as well. To do that, to find out when about these two quadratics equal each other, we've got to basically make this equal to this. So we can write down x squared minus 8x plus 24 has got to equal 8x minus x squared. So we're going to bring everything onto the left hand side. I'm going to bring this negative x squared onto this side, and I'll end up with 2x squared. I've got 8x here. I bring that onto the other side and add it onto this one here. Will give me a negative 16x, and then I've got my plus 24. Oops, you didn't see that there, so I'll just repeat that again. We've got our x squared. We bring the negative x squared onto the other side, which gives you 2x squared. The 8x onto the other side will give you negative 8x, so it's going to be negative 8x, take away an 8x will give you negative 16x, and then plus the 24. Now we can factorize this quadratic here. You can take 2 out as a common factor, and then we can simplify this even further now, because we can divide this side by 2 and we can divide this side by 2. So you're going to end up with x squared take away 8x plus 12 equals 0. This can be factorized. And you can split the 12 into 6 and 2. And if you put 2 negatives there, that will give you your negative 8x. Negative 2 times negative 6 will give us our plus 12. Which means that x take away 2 can equal 0, and also x take away 6 can equal 0. So x can equal 2 and x can equal 6. So that means we know now that the x coordinates for A is 2 and the x coordinate for B is 6. Okay, so now we're going to have to integrate this. So we're integrating between 2 and 6. Now, to work out the area here, we have to integrate this quadratic, and then we have to take away the integral of this quadratic. Okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to be finding out the area underneath this curve, this part here, the top curve, and then we're going to be taking away the area underneath this curve, and that will leave us with this shaded bit here. Now it's really important that you must make sure that you first of all write down the quadratic that is on the top of the area. So I'm going to first of all write down 8x minus x squared, and then I'm going to take away x squared minus 8x plus 24. And you've got to make sure when you take this away, you're not taking away just the x squared, you're taking away all of it, so you put that in brackets. And again, you're integrating that with respect to x. So before we integrate though, we'll simplify this. So the integral between 2 and 6. So first of all, we've got 8x here. We're taking away negative 8x, so it's going to give us 16x. You've got negative x squared, and we're taking away another x squared, so it'll give us minus 2x squared, or negative 2x squared. And then we're taking away plus 24, negative 24. So now it's ready to integrate. You could rewrite that if you wanted to as x squared first and then plus 16, but I'm just going to leave it like that. So when you integrate this, you increase the power by 1, you divide by the new power, and also you've got your 16 in front still. The next one, you increase the power by 1, divide by the new power, and you still got your 2 in front there. And the last one's 24, so you just put 24x. And that's in the closed brackets between 2 and 6. So again, we just tidied it up a little bit before we substitute those values in. 16 divided by 2 is 8. We can't simplify this one at all, so we just leave it as it is. And then this one, again, we can't simplify that. Now we're ready to put the values into the brackets. So first of all, let's put the 6 in. So we're going to write down 8 times 6 squared minus 2 times 6 cubed divided by 3. Take away 24 times 6. That's our first bracket sorted out. And then we're going to take away, we're going to sub the 2 in now. 8 times 2 squared, take away 2 times 2 cubed over 6. Take away, well, I'm running out of space so you can't see all that. So you can zoom out a little bit. There we go. Take away 24 times 2. Now the best way of doing these brackets is not just trying to get one answer in one go, is you do this bit first and you get an answer for this, then you take away the answer for this. So I'm going to put that into my calculator first of all. 8 times 6 squared, take away 2 times 3 cubed divided by 3, take away 24 times 6. Gives a 0. And then on the other side, 8 times 2 squared, take away 2 times 2 cubed divided by 6, take away 48 equals negative 18 and 2/3. Okay, so when the two negatives here will give you a positive, so that means the area between those two curves is 18 and 2/3 units squared. Now sometimes, what would have happened if you had got these the wrong way around up here? If you'd, for example, put that first, and then you took away this, you'd have actually ended up with the same answer, except it would have been a negative 18 and 2/3. And so if you ever end up with a negative answer, it's more than likely you have not put the quadratic that is on top of the area first. Right, so I hope that helps you with integration and working out the area between two curves.